We're kicking off a brand new chapter of the podcast with a special 21-day series called From Purpose to Impact. I'm celebrating by giving back to listeners who are ready to take the next step. If you've been feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure of how to move forward in your online business, I want to hear from you. Simply go to youronlinebusinessmentor.com and tell me what's been holding you back. Or ask a question you'd love for me to answer on the show, and you'll be entered in a special listener giveaway for access to programs designed to support you in your journey. I can't wait to help you get unstuck and moving forward. Welcome to day 18 of my 21-day series, From Purpose to Impact. Today, I want to continue answering a very common question that I get all the time. And that is, when it comes to my offer, building my audience, or marketing, what should I focus on first? Now, in this case, the person who asked the question is repositioning their business from brick and mortar to online. Maybe you're transitioning from in-person services to online coaching. Maybe you're shifting from one-on-one coaching to a one-to-many cohort model. Or maybe you're launching your first digital offer and wondering, where do I put my energy? Do you refine the offer first? Do you grow your email list? Do you focus on social media and visibility? Or do you work on marketing and launching? When everything feels important, it's so easy to feel stuck and paralyzed. So today I want to simplify this for you. Because when you get the order wrong, you can work very hard and still not see sustainable revenue and results. So this may surprise you, but you do not start with marketing, and you do not start with audience growth. You start with clarity around the transformation of your offer. Marketing amplifies what already exists. It does not fix what is unclear. And if you pour your energy into visibility before you are clear on what you are selling and the transformation you provide, you simply drive traffic to confusion. And confusion does not convert. So let's walk through the right order. Step 1 is clarity around your revenue pathway. Who are you helping now? What specific result are you guiding them toward? And what milestone will they reach by the end of working with you? If you're creating your first offer or repositioning to a new offer, this step is even more important. You're not just tweaking your message, you are potentially speaking to a new audience with new pain points and new desires. Revenue does not rebuild from more content. It rebuilds from a clear offer. So before you start worrying about building authority on social media, you need to know what you're inviting people to. And before you obsess over growing your email list, you need to know what happens after they join it. And that leads us to step 2, validating your offer through delivery. And this is where so many people overthink. They want to build the full flagship course or the perfect funnel. But what creates clarity is not isolation. It's interaction. You validate your offer with a small paid group, or through a soft launch, through a founders round, or through a cohort where you walk closely with a handful of people. When you launch, even in a small way, it creates energy, it creates urgency, and it creates cash flow. Cash flow reduces fear. Cash flow buys you time and it funds growth. So if you need revenue now, do not wait to build a massive audience. Secure proof first. Serve 3 to 5 people deeply before trying to reach 500. Because when those 5 people experience transformation, you gain something far more powerful than followers. You gain testimonials, you gain confidence, and you gain authority. And authority is what makes income sustainable. If you're wondering how to get your first 3 to 5 paying customers, be sure to listen to episode 55. In that episode, I share some strategies of how I launched my first offer with 0 people on my list. I focused on building relationships before focusing on reach. Now, once your offer is clear and validated, then we move to step 3, which is to expand your reach with intention. Visibility matters, consistency matters, and connection builds trust. But now your content is not random, it's strategic. People who start with visibility first often build a list of people who are not even aligned with their offer. So by knowing your offer first and having validation of walking through that with a few people, now every long form piece of content points towards your offer. Posts can reinforce your transformation, and every call to action leads somewhere meaningful. You're not just growing an audience, you're building a pool of perfect fit buyers. And here's why so many people get this backwards. They try to grow first, they try to go viral, and they try to build authority before they have proven transformation. But sustainable revenue is built in this order: clarity of transformation, a validated offer, strategic visibility, and an intentional launch. No more scattered marketing, not being everywhere at once, and not trying to master every platform. If you're launching a digital business for the first time, the same principle applies. Get clear on the problem you solve and design a simple offer that delivers a clear milestone. Launch it to a small group, refine it through delivery, and then expand it. Do not start with content. Start with your transformation. Because sustainable income does not come from activity, it comes from alignment. Here's a question to ask yourself. If you stopped worrying about building a large audience for the next 60 days and instead focused on serving a small group deeply, what would change? Would your confidence increase? Would your messaging sharpen? And would your revenue stabilize faster than you think? That's exactly why I created the Course Evolution Guide, because many course creators are stuck in a model that delivers information, but not enough implementation. When students do not finish, they do not leave testimonials. And when they do not leave testimonials, authority grows slowly. Without that authority, revenue can be inconsistent. So if you want to build sustainable revenue, you need students who finish. Students who experience transformation often refer you to others. All of this happens with clarity and a guided delivery model. So here's your simple recap. If you're starting or repositioning your business, get specific about who you are helping and the transformation they will experience. Now, while you can move on to the next steps before this offer is completely created, do not move past this step until you can clearly articulate the outcome of your offer. Second, design and validate your offer. Not a perfect or fully built out funnel, but a clear, focused offer that you can deliver live, guide closely, and refine through real interaction. Secure a small group of paid clients or students and walk them through your offer. Third, expand your reach intentionally. Once you have proof of transformation, grow your audience. Create content that is aligned with your validated offer. Now you're going to be building authority from results and not just theory. Fourth, launch strategically. Create focused windows where you invite people and clearly communicate the problem, promise, and path forward inside your program. Clarity, validation, visibility, launch. That's the order. If you reverse it, you're just creating noise. But if you follow it, you'll create momentum. So ask yourself, what step am I actually on? And then take one clear action in that direction this week. Because sustainable revenue is not built by doing everything at once. It's built by doing the right thing next. Remember, clarity and impact come from action. Thanks for listening to Your Online Business Mentor. If you've built a course and it isn't selling consistently, or you're tired of launching without lasting momentum, I want you to know this. Your course isn't the problem. It's your delivery model. I put together a free resource called the Course Evolution Guide, which shows you how to evolve what you've already built into a cohort-driven experience that increases engagement, results, and repeatable revenue. It's not about starting over. It's about refining what you have so it finally works for you. Download it for free at launchwithlydia.com/evolution.